Hi guys, it's Sepone here. So this is episode 2 of What the Sepone podcast. So today I've got Cameron with me today. We'll be talking about local events, what's been going on, we'll talk about the coronavirus as well, and obviously talking about Cameron's life and what he's been going through and how we can help other people as well. So here you go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yo.
Well, welcome to episode 2. So today with myself, I've got Cameron Patel. So we'll keep this kind of short and sweet. I think the last episodes we kind of overran. Obviously, with me and Harvey and Hearts were talking shit for about an hour and a half. So we had to keep it a bit, actually 2 episodes on that one. So what we're going to be doing today is kind of talking to Cameron just about your kind of life experiences. If you can just tell me a bit about what you've been going through, what you've been doing, and obviously what we do is kind of what you've got planned in the future. So yeah, just tell me, tell everyone a bit about yourself.
So yeah, I'm Cameron Patel. I'm 20 and I'm from Leicester.
LC.
And when I was 18, I was diagnosed with leukemia. I fought it once and I beat it, and then it came back. So my mum was my donor, and I had a bone marrow transplant.
Nice, man. It's like Tyson Fury, and it came come back and beat it again, man. So obviously, like, it's probably the first time we've met, right? I think we've been spoken on social media and on Instagram and stuff like that. And I know you've known my little brother for years and stuff. But the reason why what really wanted you today was we kind of spoke about this before. I really use you as inspiration.
Yeah.
Because whatever you've been through, it's not obviously normal, and to go through that kind of thing, you need to be kind of strong mentally and everything else. Yeah. And having gone through stuff mentally as well, and you do need people around you to kind of overcome that. So what was your kind of motivation? How did you kind of stay positive, actually? Because I'm pretty sure it's quite a negative experience to go through, isn't it?
It is. Like, I mean, it didn't hit me, like, I'd say it hit me more the second time I got diagnosed rather than the first. The first, I just wanted to get everything done, sorted, so I can be like move on with my life. But I mean, having my friends, having my family there, that really helped me, because it's quite lonely in hospital. Like, obviously you're stuck in one room for like 2 months at a time and that.
Damn.
So it can get lonely, but having your friends around you, even if they can't come, they will like ring you, text you. It's nice to know that you got them people there for you and have a good support system.
Yeah, definitely, 100%. I think what you said there as well, having that support system is so essential as well, because it's not just a physical thing that you're going through. I think it's more to do with the mental kind of thing.
Yeah,
because
like, I mean, physically, I can't really do nothing. It's out of my control. The doctor's giving me whatever drugs I'm having and whatever chemo I'm having, whatever scans I'm having. But the only thing that I could choose, I can't choose on what drug I'm having, when I'm going to take the drug. But I can choose how my headspace is going to be.
Exactly.
And how I can cope with it mentally. So, yeah.
And what, for example, like you said that you spent 2 months in hospital. So what was that like? What did you do? What was your day to day like?
So like, everyone thought like, oh, you just like watch loads of TV, watch loads of Netflix, but you don't like.
The TV in the hospital is a shit as well. The ones
you
that you have to put your cards in and stuff like that.
Mine was alright because I was on a cancer ward and that, so it was alright, and like I had Wi-Fi and that.
Wi-Fi? Well, hospitals have Wi-Fi now.
They have a EduRoam if they're university, and then I was using like people's
you go to the hospital, you don't even get in the reception. Like, people speak like, what I mean?
Yeah, so I mean, being stuck in there for 2 months, like, I'd never really watched TV at all. Like, when I was feeling like alright, I'd like bang PS4 or something. But that was rarely like.
What'd you play on PS4?
GTA or
GTA,
FIFA.
yeah. Oh, nice, man. GTA. You know what? Yeah, I'm probably showing my age now. Yeah, when GTA came out, it was an overview.
Oh, the
old,
bird's eye view one, isn't it?
The bird's eye view one, and it was like what I used to play on, like Windows X. No, Windows. Is that 98 or something like that? Or probably before that. I mean, my computer was about this big. It was massive. That's some like spaceship thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was huge, man. GTA's gone far from there.
Yeah, I mean, the graphics are sick on it now,
Yeah,
man.
proper, man, proper. But obviously, what you've bone through, and you said with your mental kind of space and motivation. The reason also why I brought you here was to kind of raise a bit of awareness as well. So I've seen that I know that you've been on BBC and radios and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
tell me, what have you got planned for the future, and how are you going to be doing that?
So I mean, one of the main things now for me and like another friend that I met on the ward is we
Big
want
up to him as well, man. What's his
yeah,
name?
he's Courtney. His
Courtney.
name's Courtney. Yeah.
Corny. Respect, man.
But he's well, both of us want to go around like colleges and that and just get people signed up to the bone marrow register,
Yeah.
because I think it's from 17 to 55
Okay.
the age range, and like
I think when I registered as well, it did ask me like a questionnaire. I think it asked you about your personal kind of
Yeah.
health and all that kind of stuff as well.
yeah, because I mean like obviously if you have like pre-existing conditions,
Yeah.
like it's not the best, but I
course,
mean that register's like really small, especially for like ethnic minorities. Like it's awful on there, but
I
in
noticed that as well,
general
yeah.
as well, like even for like English people, white people, there's not many people on there. So
Why do you think that is?
I mean, I feel like people don't know enough about it. And I mean, like back in the day, the way they used to take bone marrow from a donor is like they'd shove a needle in the back and like draw it out with like a big syringe, and that's what everyone thinks it is. But
Like the Wolverine or something
yeah,
like that.
but
you know what I mean?
it's not even that. It's just like you get a cannula in one arm, cannula in another. It takes blood out of here, spins it off, and takes the stem cells out, and then it returns your blood back. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Because my mom did it, and like she was all right.
So you know what? What you just mentioned there, I think people still probably have that thought, because even when I was telling Mum I was going to do this, she goes, and I'm a very open person. She goes, oh no, they're going to put like needles in you and take your bone out. You'll be in bedridden for weeks. I was like, it kind of sometimes it scares you.
Yeah.
So imagine if there's other people doing. I mean, I did it anyway.
Yeah.
But imagine if there's people out there. It's probably the common thing, then, isn't it? Really,
Yeah,
people
that's
have
what I
got
mean,
that.
and it only takes 2 days to actually like take the bone marrow out, and that. All right, fair enough. Some people might have to recover for another 2 days, or some people might be fine after. But I mean, if you can save someone's life without having to pay
Exactly.
money and that, and, like, I don't know why you wouldn't do it. Like,
Exactly, it doesn't cost anything.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer, innit?
Yeah, of course, man.
But yeah, I would suggest that everyone jumps on that list, because you never know. Like, it could be your family member. I was healthy. I randomly got it, so
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
And this is what you just said as well. It could be your family member as well. I mean, some people will only react to it when it's their own.
Yeah.
It's because I think us as humans anyway, when we get affected by it personally, it kind of matters more. But not everyone's like that, obviously.
Yeah.
But I mean, I took it personally because you were good friends with Harvey and stuff. And I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I didn't know much about bone marrow before. You know how you said that you put the needle. You know how I said the Wolverine thing. That's how I envisioned it.
Yeah.
Like they're just like. Just there, everyone's taking. I didn't understand it, and when I actually looked into it, I'm like, this is nothing. I mean, if I could save someone's life, why would I not want to do this kind of thing?
Yeah, that's what I mean, and I think it's just about people knowing. Like, obviously, I didn't really know about it until I got diagnosed, and then I just thought, like, just push it, because there's people obviously in hospital who need a transplant. They can't get out there. They're not well enough to get out there and raise that awareness. So
Yeah, of course, yeah.
if I'm well enough and I've been through it, and my mum's been through like the donation process, I'll spread that awareness. So
Yeah, this is like I said, this is why I got you here, man, because it probably helps me understand. Hopefully, it helps people understand. I mean, I'll be honest, I haven't got a big following on this, podcast, but hopefully in future I do. And if they see this, it kind of helps. I think I'm saying Tesco, but every little helps. You know what I mean? Anything you can do can help out, even if you affect that one person who will go and do it. It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Even if it's one person.
Yeah, and I think this is what you said as well. You know how people say, "Yeah, I understand what you're going through. I understand what you're going through." I don't think people do. I mean, even me, I can't sit here and say to you as well, I understand what you've been through, because I don't understand it. You know what I mean? I mean, I've had friends, parents pass away, recently as well. A few of them actually. Touch wood. I don't want that to happen to everyone. I literally said to one of my friends, goes, I can't I'm not going to sit here and say to you, I know what you're going through,
Yeah.
because I don't know what you're going through. The only thing I can do there is be support to you and help you in any way possible.
Yeah.
And even, I'm pretty sure you probably get, yeah, I understand.
Yeah, I've had like obviously like a few people, like some friends and like some randomers, just like, yeah, I know what you're going through and all that. And like obviously, my friends have been there for me, my family have been
Yeah.
there for me, but they don't know fully to the extent what you've been through, what procedures you've had, what it's like having that.
Yeah, definitely.
But obviously having like my friend Courtney, for example, he's been through all that.
It's relatable, isn't it?
And I can chat to him about anything and I know that he's there. Whereas, I don't know, I might not ask one of my friends, well, they might not even know anything. So I can't be like, oh, do you know what happened in this procedure? Because they ain't even had that. They don't even know nothing about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, people saying that they've been through the same thing, it's kind of, I don't know, it's like obnoxious in a way, innit? Like, it's quite...
And they're starting from the ground like 5 minutes later, you know what I mean? With that balls in the air.
Yeah, they're in the club saying that. I'm like, you're out enjoying your life, innit? You ain't stuck inside a room or nothing.
Yeah, Harvey, who was out partying
last night. And that's why he was late to today.
He was 20 minutes, no, almost about half an hour late. You were meant to be at 9:30, so you know.
We got in at the same time as Cam.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Yeah, but I was in the car taking my medicine. That's why I was late.
Ooh, what's your excuse?
What's your excuse?
Rain. Blame the rain. Being honest, man, the weather's been very shit as well. Like,
yeah, the weather's been horrible.
Oh God! I mean, even I do a stage agency as well, so with obviously separate to this, so I have to sometimes, because I've gone self-employed, so I have to actually go out actively, go look for business.
Yeah.
In the rain, I can't be asked.
Yeah, I know. It just changes the whole mood. Like,
it probably does, man. It probably does.
Like, you just can't even walk. Like, if it's cold, it's fine, innit? But obviously, if it's raining.
We're Indian, we're used to, you know, the sunshine.
Yeah, I can't be arsed with that shit. Man. I'm half in it, so I expect half rain, half sun in it.
I always say to my friends and family, I think I'm too white to be Indian, if I'm honest with you, sometimes as well, you know what I mean?
And the Harvey's the complete opposite, innit? He's proper Bindu, innit?
Oh God, let's just. I think he's been ripped enough in the last podcast. So if you want to see Harvey get ripped, go in the last podcast. You'll see everything that happens in there. But
we're going easy on him today.
Yeah, you won't get. I mean, it's only because he's shooting for us. He's kind of being helpful. He's not that helpful anyway, but you know. But talking about like, I think you mentioned Tyson Fury. I mean, did you watch the fight?
I did, but not on the day because I think it was like at 5 in the morning or something. I was like, I ain't ruining my sleep.
I got snaked. You know why? Because talking about Harvey, I'm going to rip him again now. So he went out that night, yeah, and I said to him, oh God, and I said to him that I said to him before, I'm going to watch it as well. So I was sensible. I had a gig the next day as well. I was DJing in Coventry. So I went to sleep at 12, woke up at about 4, and then I had it on my phone. I was watching the stream. Him and his mates, obviously I'm not going to mention the names and everything, were downstairs eating pizzas and everything. Didn't even bother waking me up.
That's rude.
I love pizza, man.
That's rude. No respect for your elders nowadays, innit?
I would happily marry pizza. That's how much I love pizza, you know what I mean?
What pizza was it though?
I don't know. Well, I didn't get it, did I?
Harvey, what was it? Meat feast.
I like veg pizzas.
That must have beef on then.
Oh.
Yikes.
We're talking about beef, man. Did you see Wilder as well? He got smashed up.
Yeah, he got smacked up, man. I can't.
Talking about beef,
I can't lie. He did get smacked up.
I
It looked painful, man.
Yeah,
but Tyson Fury, he said what he was gonna do, innit?
The reason why I kind of called you Tyson Fury is because even he went through a lot as well. You know what I mean? I think he's like 27 stones. I mean, the guy's huge anyway. You know what I mean? But he went through depression himself, and all that kind of stuff, and he overcame that as well. You know what I mean? Yeah. Obviously, not to the level that with you, but. It did. Obviously, I don't know what he went through. I read up on a few things and stuff like that, but he overcame that. Yeah. And now he's a champion. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. Like he's done all right for himself
against all the odds as well.
And I mean, if he's come back and shown that you can do it.
Yeah. I mean, I loved his entrance. So his entrance was sick when he came back. Came on the throne.
The entrances are getting so extra nowadays.
Yeah. You know who I used to remember back in the day? Prince Nazim. I don't know if you remember.
I know who that is, but I've never watched
his entrance was good as well, man. The way he's coming in the ring and all sorts, he'd be sick. But Wilder, obviously, we're talking about that. His excuse was hilarious. I don't know if you're much into boxing, but do you remember David Hay?
Yeah.
He made a comment, and the reason why he lost apparently because he had a broken toe.
Yeah, that's a stupid.
But you're not hitting with your toe, are you, man?
Exactly, and I think Wilder's excuse was his outfit that he wore for his ring walk was too heavy.
This is why you don't speak leg day.
You shouldn't. Ooh, that's your fault, innit? You chose the outfit, so it's a bit stupid,
It
innit?
was jokes, man. But I ain't gonna lie, his outfit did look sick. But obviously, if he's like weighing down, but he got smashed, man. That's what it was.
Yeah.
And now apparently he wants to fight him again. Well,
I mean, they've already had the rematch, innit? So they
it's gonna
don't
become
really need to
boring,
now,
man. It's
innit?
gonna become boring. Like,
They ain't gonna sell as much as they used as they did.
I
innit?
really want to see AJ versus Fury now.
Yeah,
It has to be done. I'm not a big fan of AJ, if I'm honest with you. I don't know why. I just don't like him that much. I think it's because all the girls like him, so that's why.
I don't know. I do like AJ because he's still humble, innit? Like
Yeah.
he still lives like in the house that he grew up, and like he's not.
I think
like,
it's more of a thing that because of the female attention he gets, because I obviously don't get any of it. This is the main. Oh my god, AJ! Oh my god, his abs! Look, yeah, I ain't got no abs in it, so you know.
not yet.
Not yet, exactly. There you go. Not yet.
Always positive.
That's it, man. Obviously, gotta stay off this kind of stuff, innit? What's this? Budgeon sauce or Bajan pepper sauce and stuff like that. We are
Stay
actually,
on that, man. You might lose a lot of weight.
because everything be coming out. That's why, man. It was Bajan or Budgeon, isn't it? Obviously, huh? Is it Bajan?
It's Bayesian.
Oh shit! Hey, that's the Indian in me, innit? That's why. Oh shit! Sorry, Bajan sauce. Oh god! But talking about sports and stuff, do you watch football?
I don't watch football anymore, but I used to when I was a kid. I used to support Chelsea.
Oh god! Can we just end the podcast right here? Like seriously?
No hate, no hate.
No hate. I don't know, man. Chelsea and Man City remind me of each other. It's just because of the money influence and that. You know what I mean? I'm a big Liverpool supporter myself, so you know we're the true, proper football team.
Liverpool
you know?
they are doing good. Like obviously, I don't like watch football like I used to, but I know they're doing all right. And like, obviously, majority of my mates support Liverpool.
Because they have sense. That's why.
I've got sense, innit? Because Chelsea's blue, innit?
Oh god, mate! If you support Everton, I'll be like bloody hell, man. It's Leicester. There you go. You can. There's blue for you as well.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just supported Chelsea more, innit? When I was like, I don't know, I must have been like 5 or 6, innit?
Yeah, those are actually being honest. Like even that's what 2000s, mid 2000s roughly.
About 2005, I think.
Yeah, something like that. Obviously, like, you had Lampard's a manager now. Even he was sick back then. You know what I mean?
Yeah, him. Like I used to watch when there's like Didier Drogba.
Oh, he's a legend, man. You know what I like?
Shevchenko, all of them old ones.
Yeah. What's that guy that you had? Was it Solomon Kalou that you had then as well?
Yeah, that was cool.
He was good. Malouda.
Yeah, shit, man.
Malouda. Then you had obviously Peter Cech. You know what I mean? I'm a big fan of Peter Cech. The guy's, you know, a cyborg, innit? You know what I mean? The way he's got, it's like
he's mad, he is.
He's quite good as well, man. Who else? Balak. Oh, Balak was a baller, man.
Shit, man. I remember all these. Like,
yeah. But obviously, you know, the best was obviously Gerrard, and he would spank all of them. If I'm honest with you, come on.
Man. All I remember from Gerrard is he fell over one time, innit?
Bro, no, why are you going to talk about the slip phone, man? That still hurts me to this day. I tell you now, I will openly say we did not lose the league because of that.
I'll probably get loads of hate from like all my mates who support Liverpool now, but yeah. I always bring up.
You know what? I like Lampard as a manager, though. I do like him as a manager. And even as a Liverpool supporter, this is kind of out there, but I actually do like Mourinho as well. I don't know why. People hate him. I actually do like him. It's because it's just his confidence and the cockiness he's got. He's just sick. I don't know why he went to Man U, and I think he actually hated Man U as well. He did not like it there, man.
Yeah.
That's one team I hate there, Man U.
I think like quite a lot of people do.
Yeah. Say Man City as well. I'm glad that they're getting done for their, you know, all the dodgy.
So they can't, play the games on that, innit?
Yeah, it's all the dodgy, you know. I'm pretty sure they probably got Indians running it because, you know, all the fraud they've been doing, innit?
Yeah, they banged a lot of fraud, innit?
Yeah, I didn't do any fraud, never have, you know.
Not yet.
No.
Positivity.
Positive. But you know, talking about like news and stuff like that. I mean, I was talking to, you know, obviously Harvey and about this in the last podcast as well.
Yeah.
Where do you consume most of your news?
I I mean, I've got one news app, which is like the Leicester Mercury
Yeah.
app, but I don't really watch a lot of it on there. It's more Twitter, I'd say, because
Do you keep up to date with like news and stuff? Like that?
some of the news, not like politics, because
Nah,
I
forget
just
that,
can't be
man.
arsed with some of that
I was
shit,
Team
man.
Jeremy Corbyn, but once he obviously got Boris Johnson, dude, forget that
Yeah,
guy.
that
man.
guy's an idiot, man. I don't even know how he got in, man.
Boris Johnson.
It's for them racist, man, isn't it?
Oh God, man. You know, talking about that, obviously, Dave. Did you see the Brits and stuff like that?
Yeah,
He
I
called
did.
him out, man.
I did, yeah.
Called him out, man.
But that's good of him, because someone needs to put him in his place, innit?
Yeah, the two people. I think there's still this poll on Twitter, and we'll talk about Twitter in a minute because I absolutely love Twitter, man. I'm probably one of those creeps. I don't know why I'm calling myself a creep, but I'm one of those people that that watches all the news feeds, but I hardly type anything. Or
Yeah.
randomly, it would just be like some football related thing or like a meme or something I may write something. But I'm on Twitter all the time. I don't actually like Instagram that much.
I don't know, like, I don't mind Instagram, but obviously you see everything on Twitter first. Like,
Yeah.
Any memes on Instagram have all come from Twitter. So.
Exactly. And the reason why I don't like Instagram is, and my mates will probably slate me for this because of the fact that I have actually got 4 accounts. Now, I've got a reasoning behind why I've got 4 accounts. I've got my music one. Then I had people coming to me. I started DJing, obviously, again, doing parties and stuff. Yeah, and people
Yeah.
like, oh, you haven't got any videos? I'm like, okay. So, started my Sepone events. Then I was posting too many family pictures on my music one, so I deleted all those, and then I had a personal account. Then
Yeah.
obviously I was talking about a stage agency, so I've got that as well.
Yeah.
Mate, it's so tiring just posting different things. Sometimes I get lazy. I'm like, you know, I was going to post the same thing everywhere.
Same thing everywhere, innit?
It's actually time consuming. But the reason why I don't like is about the Instagram thing, but the influencers and the models.
Oh, yeah.
Mate, they all. I don't get what they do half the time. Like, this is sponsored by blah blah. It's probably your best friend who's sponsoring you. I don't get it.
Yeah, I
And
know.
most of them like taking pictures like this. Like, what have you got a headache or something? Do you want a paracetamol? Oh God.
No, I don't know. Like, obviously, it goes like the same with Love Island, doesn't it? Like, do you know the?
Oh, don't tell me you
Like,
watch Love Island. Bro.
Yeah,
Come on,
I
man.
can't lie, I do. Yeah. But like, I don't know. It's weird. Like all the people on there, like, they're like my age, Harvey's age, but they all look like so much older, so much like bigger, and it's like, what are they on, like Steads or something? But
Mate,
yeah, like,
when I was 16, I probably looked about 10. Like literally. You know, have you seen those like memes and like the funny things like me at 15 and someone else at 15 years old?
Yeah.
I'm probably one of those like old 15-year-olds eating dirt or something like that. You know, just ironing a kacha or something like that. You know what I mean? You know, look nothing like I was 15. I'll show you pictures of me at 15. You wouldn't even recognize me. I look like.
shit, man.
My dress sense was really bad. I look fresh, bro. Like seriously, like stripy shirts and all. So my goodie was about this big.
Proper pointy and that, innit?
Trust me, man. Rocket singing it. That's what you call it. Oh, it's a glow up now, innit? I look better now. Well,
Yeah,
hopefully, anyway.
100.
But yeah, I mean that's the only reason, because every time you know how you get your the thingy stories, that next page, explore page.
Yeah.
I don't even know half these people. I don't even look at these like.
I go on it for just like, I don't know, like memes that I'm like someone I'm not following in it, but like you just see like next man that are like boys and girls do this, where they're like having all this surgery and shit in it, and
Oh.
they don't look normal in it.
I don't
They
like
look
the girls
bare
with the
abnormal.
duck lips, man. It's like you look like Daffy the Duck, man. Why do you need to do that for? And like, all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. It's like just stay natural, man. Like natural is the best thing. And
Yeah, I
think-
mean, like, obviously, like, for the younger generation, it ruins their perception of what to look like, because they want to do all this shit. And it's just getting all younger and younger and younger. Like, people want, like, guys, for example, they just want garms when they're really young, innit?
Yeah.
And it's like, why do you want to spend so much money when you're going to grow out of it? At least wait till you stop growing, innit?
Exactly,
And then,
exactly.
And then spend your money wisely.
being honest, you know, as I've actually gotten older, I used to be really, I wouldn't say I was materialistic or anything like that, but I used to like that kind of stuff, you know what I mean? Like having nice, like, you know, clothes. I mean, there was one point, I don't even remember this, probably too young to remember, Ed Hardy. So basically, I was an idiot and went to bought like 2 Ed Hardy t-shirts. You know, these have like the line and it was like just like bedazzled, like literally all over. Remember Jazzy B? He used to wear that kind of stuff. That's the reason why I probably started wearing it, if I'm honest with you. But it was just like bedazzled, and I bought 2 of the t-shirts, and it cost me probably about 300-400 quid over 2 t-shirts. I didn't tell my parents this, by the way. They would have knocked me out, and like I never wore it in my life. never again.
Shit, man.
And
No, I
because-
don't know. Like with me, don't get me wrong. Like I like wearing it and like getting it because I feel like it feels more,
Quality.
more quality.
Yeah, yeah.
But like I'm a conjuice bastard. Like, my dad brought me up and I'm conjuice as fuck.
That's a good G in you. That's right.
So it's like-
I probably am part of Gucci, if I'm honest with you. Even though I'm a Punjabi and stuff like that, mate, I will find any way to get discount.
Yeah, that's what I
Possible.
mean. Like, obviously, when I'm buying something online, vouchercodes.com or
Yo,
do you know that
Quidco.
top cashback?
Yo.
All of them.
This is my kind of guy,
I'm just
man.
getting like, I think I just get things for cheap, innit?
That's it, man. Should I say the best thing I ever got? So this sort of Moss Bros. Obviously through my stage, I need to wear suits and stuff. I never really liked wearing them, but I did. I'll cut the story short, but the way I did it was so sick. I used vouchers and this website called Quidco. It's not sponsored, by the way. I'm just telling you, yeah. The suits came up to about 300, 400 quid. Yeah. After all the discounts and everything, I waited till it was like a sale on. I got both suits for 70 quid
But altogether,
altogether. And literally, I was
it's like extreme couponing, innit?
I was exactly, and I boasted about it for literally like a month. It was like the happiest day of my life. I'm like, I got 2 suits for 70 quid, man. Oh god. But regards to obviously we're talking about younger and stuff like that. I mean, you know, partying and stuff like that. Did you know how was, you know, when you were like 16, 17, right? What was partying like for you? I mean, where did you party?
So obviously, I didn't go club until I was 18. But I mean, before that, we would either be at
You're
our
a good
house
boy, that's
partying.
right. You're a good boy.
I mean, I drank before, but
You're kind of
like-
a good boy. That I start. You know, when the first time I went into a night timer, 15,
fucking hell, man.
15.
Someone's gonna catch a case and that.
Not obviously whoever the other girl was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, I'm sorry, there was no girl.
But I'd say, like, obviously, some of my friends, like, we all used to go to Disco Park and like I'd drink up there with like everyone, just
Yeah.
because obviously it's away from home. Then we're just going to town. I don't know, go get some food, watch a film and that. But seems quite sad now, innit? But
Nah,
like back
mate,
then, it was good.
You know, one of those
obviously.
Asbos that used to be outside like the OG cinema. innit?
No,
Like,
no, I
causing
went that
havoc.
kid. I went. No, it's always like a secluded park in it, so no one saw us like being stupid.
So you know, the reason why I was asking you is because talking to Harvey and obviously you as well, like kids don't do the things that I used to, because obviously with 10 years difference, right? So when I was about 14, 15, we used to go to daytimers. I don't think you'd even get daytimers anymore. I don't even know.
What that is.
Exactly, there you go. So it used to be a club for like 14, 15 and 16-year-olds. Mate, it was the best thing ever. It used to be 361, which it doesn't exist anymore. It used to be a Liquid, which is Blueprint now.
I remember Liquid and I remember Canvas.
Yeah. Canvas, I don't even remember Canvas, man. Zanzibar, which is Republic.
Yeah.
Those were sticky floors and all sorts. And
Still got-
Zanzibar
yeah,
used to be
still
sick.
got that.
It probably still has. But we used to session, yeah, and basically, do you know where Bede Island is? Like near the Montfort Union?
Yeah.
So this is quite funny, and most people my age from Leicester, or even used to get people from coming out of town as well here. We called this little roundabout the Dissy roundabout.
Yeah.
So literally all of us used to just like, it's a massive thing. Like I'll take you there once.
On the swing and that. Like that circle swing, innit?
Yeah. It's literally like a roundabout. Yeah, we used to just chill the sessioning there, then walk down, and it was like the best times ever, man. And literally, I was telling like Harvey and obviously telling you now as well. I don't think you kids did that. I think when I was telling you, he's like, "What's wrong with you? Like you like tramps?" I'm like, what are you on about, man? That was the best thing. We used to go like Bede Island, Castle Park, Abbey Park.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, like nowadays, obviously, like I don't like obviously kids. I don't see kids sipping as much in it.
Yeah, the first
But-
drink I ever had was Bacardi. Me and my mate Sonny, we didn't Skype school, and we didn't Skype school.
I used to drink beer at like a young age, man, like Holston Pills and that.
I know we were. So I obviously come from like near Braunston Town here. So we'll tell like that cheap £2 cider.
Fucking hell, man.
Disgusting, man. I don't know why we even drank it. I think we should put like our 10p together and stuff like that and buy that kind of stuff. Shit.
But yeah, no, I used to sip a lot. I used to like beer, innit?
Yeah.
For like a young guy, I like beer. Everyone says I always taste like cat piss and that and all this. How do you know what cat piss tastes like? You know what I mean?
Exactly, because they've been drinking it. That's
Exactly.
why they've been drinking it.
Exactly.
Bloody hell, man. But talking of cat piss, I know I'm completely going to a random one. Yeah, obviously you got like coronavirus going on right now. Yeah, so
Yeah.
Corona beer. I was on Twitter. We were talking
Yeah,
about
I've
Twitter.
seen
Yeah?
that. Yeah,
Is it Heineken?
They're losing
Yeah,
sales, isn't it?
Not only because of the coronavirus thing, but apparently Heineken put a rumor out that the workers actually piss in their bowls.
Shit.
It is and they found the source, and it was actually Heineken.
Oh shit.
Mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
That was mad, man.
Shit.
I do actually like Corona.
Yeah, I used to sip that quite a lot, to be honest.
With a bit of
'Cause
lime.
I used to see flipping, what's it, Dom Toretto, innit?
Yeah, that's it. Vin Diesel, man. Vin Diesel.
From Fast and Furious, he used to sip that, and I was like, yo, let me try it.
That's
It
it,
was
man.
alright.
You go. Did you have the white like thingy, like the vest on?
No, I
Did you,
never.
like,
I didn't have my guns on.
Shit, but this whole coronavirus thing's a bit weird at the moment as well, man. Like, what's
Yeah,
going on?
like, obviously, like, I think it's been a bit hyped up a bit too much.
Yeah,
But
hashtag
then,
Illuminati.
obviously, no one knows the like real backstory in it, because obviously they said it's from bats and eating weird shit. But
Why would you eat bat for anyway? I don't.
I
Even
don't
get
know.
it.
But I feel like they probably eat weird shit anyway, innit? So it's like,
They like-
well, it's weird to us, innit? But us like eating chicken and
But
beef.
you
like,
probably don't even eat beef, man. There you
nah,
go.
I don't.
I love my beef, man. You need to try it.
But
Don't tell your parents on it. You
Harvey's
try it.
definitely trying it. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like they would have been eating bats and that for a while. So why is it just come
Exactly.
on now?
They like cats and dogs, monkeys and all sorts. That's the
Yeah, that's fucked, man.
dodgy.
That's
man.
raw fuck.
Yeah, so we were talking about Trump and stuff like that. I think the
Yeah.
guy's an idiot. Yeah, so we'll talk about Twitter and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I saw him put that apparently he was made in the lab.
Oh yeah. Obviously, we don't know the truth in it, but
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of conspiracy theories out there for it.
Yeah, I mean, you
I
had
can't
like,
lie, I do dig conspiracy theories. But they've said like, oh, it could be to decrease the population and
Yeah.
whatnot, and
there's always gonna be there's always some like fat white dude like sitting there on his computer like making these like conspiracy
Yeah.
theories, and then you get me people who's an idiot just sitting there. Oh my god, what is going on? But
Yeah.
but even the reason why I kind of put it all was because you had like the Zika virus, you had like all these different diseases. Like half of them you forget about them. Mate, I still want to know where the hell Coney is. Where the
Oh,
hell is
yeah,
Coney?
Coney.
Why is no one talking about Coney?
What was it
anymore?
like? Not free Coney. No, what was it Coney 2012? Or
Yeah,
something?
yeah, that-
Yeah.
Shit, it's
Was
been
it
that long.
2012 or was it 2010?
I don't
No, I
know.
went to. It can't have been 2012.
Because like Coney's children.
It definitely weren't free Coney, because it would have been free Coney.
You're like, get
Oh,
Coney.
Yeah, get Coney, innit?
It was mad. Like, this is what happens, yeah. So you have all these things going on, and then people completely talk about it.
Yeah,
They just
yeah.
completely stop talking about
And then
it.
it
sorry.
then it just falls off, innit?
And I think this will probably happen with the coronavirus thing as well. That the people talking about it now. You got all this hype. I mean, talking about that as well. I mean, I've got friends who work in like Canary Wharf and stuff, and I saw it. That didn't they close offices down?
Yeah.
And it is kind of scary as well. I mean,
It is, but I feel like obviously, I think they're lying as well about how many people have died. I feel like more people might have died.
yeah.
Because how can it come to the UK but it's only like killed? I can't remember if it's like 1,000 or 10,000.
Is that how many
But-
people died?
Yeah, but even then, it's not a lot to think about the grand scale of things, isn't it? Like how many people there are in it.
Yeah, I mean, it probably, God knows, man. I literally have no idea. No idea, man. But talking about a positive note, so we were talking about this before. So when you're 21, we're going to throw a party, what then?
Yeah, so obviously, I'll get you to DJ.
Ah, there we go.
Definitely
G.
definitely not Harvey.
You probably get some banger tunes then, innit? With me, it's going to be straight up hip hop.
I don't know. Obviously, I want to do something, but I feel like every event or whatever, there's always an opportunity for something. So,
Exactly.
I mean,
So, what's your future plan? We're like, with all your experience and stuff, yeah. What would you like to get into? Because should I tell you one thing? I would probably give you as an example, not example, but as a suggestion. Public speaker, man.
And some people have said that to me, but obviously, I don't know. I have to see. Like, I don't even know what a public speaker actually does, to be honest with you.
Public speaking, isn't it?
Yeah. But there's a friend, Courtney. He had a transplant as well, and he went for the same thing. And like, obviously, we've been there for each other. Me and him both want to raise awareness for the
That's why.
the bone marrow
Yeah.
register. because there's not a lot of people on there, and we're like, yo, with our story, if we can get and like raise awareness for them people that are in hospital or ill and can't do that,
Yeah.
then it gives us something like good to do and
That's
like
it.
that we want to do as well.
That's it.
And then I mean, yeah, like going back to my birthday, I mean,
When is your birthday, by the way?
October the 10th.
I'll make sure I book in my diary.
Yeah. But I do want to hire a venue, and obviously, like most venues, you put a deposit down. If you spend so much behind the bar, you get the deposit back, and then
Yeah.
I want to charge people at the door as well.
That's it, entrepreneur right
Like,
there, man. That's it.
£3 or £5, basically just like all the money raised. If I get the deposit back as well, put that in it, and basically just give the money back to my ward that I was on.
That's
Because
nice.
obviously they've done loads of shit for me, and like
Yeah.
the nurses, the doctors, you like Ward 27.
You build like a good long lasting relationship.
Yeah,
as
like
well,
Ward 27 at Leicester. Like I don't actually go there for any treatment anymore. My treatment's all in Nottingham, but I still go back there just to
That's
see
nice,
them
man.
because like honestly, everyone on there is so great.
Yeah,
But I'd like to raise money for them. Also, get some people swabbing at the party as well because
swabbing some tequila as well. Yeah. Make sure you swab them before
before
drinking.
they drink, innit? That's what my
There'll be-
sister said.
There'll be like a mix and match. They're like, yeah, this person's a match, but there's traces of tequila in this guy.
But yeah, I want to get obviously as many people on that
Yeah.
register as possible.
That'd be good,
basically.
man. Like, obviously, this is a platform for you as well. I mean, definitely, if there's any venues out there, I mean, obviously we're in Turtle Bay right now, so thank you for Turtle Bay, by the way. They've been really accommodating, and it's a nice venue here as well. I'm pretty sure, bookings,
Yeah,
contact,
definitely.
I'll happily ask them for you, actually.
Yeah, because I mean, I do go around with, before I went for my transplant, I was going around with the DKMS people.
Yeah.
And like, majority of the time in Birmingham. But they did one at De Montfort
Okay.
at some awards evening or something. But they just go around sobbing, so it's always good to join with them and that, and volunteer with them. And that.
Yeah, good, man.
Yeah.
Like I say, yeah, definitely, you give me a shot, man. I'll definitely kind of help you out and stuff because sometimes you have to use your connections and obviously the people you know and stuff as well.
Definitely.
So it'll be good for, it'll definitely kind of help you in that. And obviously, man, fucking throwing your 21st birthday party,
Yeah,
man. Try and
100,
try.
man. Be the first birthday in 2 years that I've celebrated.
Is it?
Well, I didn't celebrate my 19th or my 20th because I was both in hospital. So yeah,
Yeah.
21st.
Go all out, man.
Excuse as well.
Actually, you know what?
21's a big one as well.
Mate, forget all this year. Let's go to spring break in Cancun and just go all out. Just go all out. I get my abs ready. I get myself into shape. You get your guns ready as well. And that's it, man. We'll shoot like a music video in there and also it's like in slow motion and all that kind of stuff, innit?
Let's get wasted every day, innit?
I really want to go to spring break, man. I really want to
It
go.
does look sick from
Spring
like,
break, woo woo, all that kind of stuff. You've seen the American films and stuff, innit?
yeah, like I don't know if it's 21 or no, it's 22 Jump Street, I think it was.
Yeah, that kind of stuff.
yeah.
I'll probably look like Jonah Hill at the moment, if I'm honest. Obviously, my body shape and stuff, innit? So probably not ready at the moment.
Yeah, but
That's good.
always
man.
in the future you get your abs.
That's it, man. That's it. Turn the flabs to abs, innit? That's
Yeah,
what it is.
exactly.
But what we'll do is we'll kind of get it wrapped up. So, like I said, thank you for coming down.
No
Obviously,
worries, man.
hopefully we had a laugh and joke, and hopefully we'll get some people. What I'll do is I'll put all the socials and about everything about the Anthony Nolan.
Anthony Nolan and DKMS.
Yeah, do them as well. So I'll put the links down below. So please join and get swabbing, man. I mean, we should do a hashtag get swabbing, innit?
Yeah.
Start the movement off.
Exactly.
But where can we find you?
So I use Instagram the most, although I'm on Twitter, but I say my Instagram, which is Cameron Patel _ So yeah.
I'll put it there, somewhere, here, there, everywhere. Always put it on my face.
You best spam it now everywhere.
That's it. The whole screen's gonna be just full of it. But obviously we'll give your personal Snapchat out as well. So
No.
you get all the.
We don't do that.
Get all the
We
news
don't do
sent
them
to you as
things.
well. You don't do them things.
Don't do them things, you know.
So how I'll be sending you one that's like paint me like a French girl, like I don't know if you saw my last podcast when you had that Lember guy like on my bed. I'll show you.
What is that part 2?
Yeah.
No, I watched part 1. I
Yeah.
ain't seen part 2 yet.
Watch it. Basically, had this Bangla artist who was lying down on my bed, so I'm gonna make sure I take that picture for you because I'm a nice guy and stuff. Get it.
Get one
framed.
of you and Harvey, innit?
He's gonna cover the whole screen, man. You know what I mean? No, I'm only messing. But yeah, so yeah, I'll put your socials there, obviously, where you can find me as well. Hopefully, I'll get you back on again, man.
Yeah,
You
definitely,
know what I mean?
man.
So, whenever you want to, when you got something to promote or something, give me a shout. We'll do it again. But
Yeah.
thank you, obviously,
no
for being
worries,
here.
bro.
Hopefully, you had fun.
Yeah.
I know he was being a bit. He's like, I don't know what we're going to talk about. You know what I mean? But I get what it's like. Obviously, it's good anyway. But thank you again, and
Yeah.
thank you for Turtle Bay for having us. And hopefully, this will be out very soon. And episode 3, I'll probably get it out the next month. So see you soon. Take care. Bye.